He was in first before. And Beck, it's your race. You're in third. That's pretty respectable.
Yeah, man. I hit some cars, man. Fucking traffic.
It happens.
No excuses. No excuses.
I mean, there's a pretty good excuse. You're playing against Malicious Intentt. I mean, that's a good excuse, if you ask me.
Wow.
Yeah. When you get,
I knew the nice guy act would fall away eventually.
Exactly. Hey, Malicious for life, man. It comes out all the time. So the race is over? It's official?
We're in the second lap. We just hit the second lap. I think this.
So there's still time. There's still time. I might have spoke too soon.
So, all right. So, what's your strategy if you're in second or third or fourth in a long race like this, and the person, how do you catch up to first or second place if you're in third?
Race your own race.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
man.
just enjoy it for what it is at that
Stay
point.
consistent.
Yeah.
Try not to crash and hope someone up ahead kind of takes it a little easy, or just maybe makes a mistake, and all you could do is not make any mistakes yourself and hope you catch up.
It always comes down to the next guy's mistake when you want to get ahead. Once there's a clearance there.
Especially on
you can only do so good.
Yeah.
So the length of the race kind of matters, right? You know, the longer it is, the more likely someone's gonna make an error, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
I would disagree, because we run multiple races that are super short lap races, and there's a lot of opportunity to crash in some of those. I mean, it could happen anywhere, you know.
Fair enough.
You could still get a good lead on somebody in a short lap race too. Like last race, you got lapped, or whoever got lapped.
Yeah,
I definitely got lapped by the entire run, so it was pretty bad.
I mean, that really wasn't a small race, but I mean, Playman itself, he's got another race like Bell Gecko or something, which I think is an awesome race. It's probably as short as a race you could be, and it's with super class, and it's around the dock area, and there's a lot of left to right, and it's an awesome race. But you can get lapped twice, you know.
Sure. Just with maneuvering around.
All right, not asking you guys to give too much of your secrets, right? But so this is a thing here. Like when I'm racing with my coworkers, one of the big kind of things that we always argue about is when you're going around a tight turn, right? How to approach it. You know, there are those of us who like to slow down before the turn, and then there are those of us who like to actually like power slide around the turn. What do you guys tend to do, and how do you approach those kind of tight turns?
That's a good question.
Turn, in my opinion.
What happened?
So do you power slide into it, or you just let off the gas? I'm kind of a let off the gas kind of guy.
Depends on the car. It depends on the turn. Like, you know, it's very hard to tell. If you got a hairpin turn with the Gentarno, it's sometimes really good to slide it through.
Right.
Yeah. Do you find that you get a little bit of a boost coming out of that slide, like when you come right back, like when you lock back in, coming out of the slide? Do you feel like that gives you a little speed?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
So many turns vary in so many ways when the amount of speed you're coming in with. Like he said before, the type of car you have really makes all the difference in the world, but the amount of speed and type of turn really comes into play, because a hairpin turn, I'll use the e-brake, but on a nice little 45-degree type turn, I mean, I could possibly barely let off the gas and then step right back on it and be almost full speed through the turn. So
right.
I think it varies all the time.
About the trajectory and the speed that you're hitting it at, right?
It's all about experience, I think. The more you race, the more you start feeling it, you know? It's more of a feeling, I think, more than an actual, like, on paper.
Getting a
like,
little tan with it, my friend.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, Hash just got passed?
You guys should watch up front, man. It's very tight ending there. Hash and Marcus are fighting it out.
Beck, I have a question for you. Let's say maybe not all of us are wonderful race creators, such as yourself. Well, what does it take to make a great race?
Yeah, spending a lot of time in creator, I think.
Oh, by the way, I have to interrupt. Our boy KD Marcus 420 just won.
Yeah,
We're getting some finishers
right
in.
behind.
Hash right behind him. Sorry, go ahead.
Who was right behind that?
Hash.
Who was right behind Hash? I didn't see.
Beck? Looks like Beck came in on third. Yeah.
He knew it.
With all the yapping, too. You're good, my friend.
Hey,
Let's
Becky,
watch the rest of this
mind,
race, and you can tell us later on your creative genius.
That's okay, man. Well, actually, now that I have time, I could talk about it a little, I think. It's like, yeah, I don't know what's the best thing to do to create a real good race, man. I mean, if you see Bob's race, it's very different than how I create races. I mean, you made a lot of tight turns and like created a track in the city, which you wouldn't normally drive a lot, like, and it's a very good track. And I'm more the kind of guy that I explore the whole map a lot and just try and make. I also make a lot of point-to-point races, just long races, keeping and a lot of keeping the track. You know, the tracks you guys actually made. You know, it's more a dedication to you than anything else when it comes to that. So. Yeah, I mean, the tracks are already there. It's not that hard to make a good race, in my opinion.
All right, well, you know, I'm going to head home tonight, and I'm going to take your tips, and I'm going to make some magic. We are going to get some scores for you guys momentarily. And in the meantime, we have a third race coming up. This is Cross Circuit, and this is by Hash.
Yeah, this is a challenging race. You really got to pick the right routes, in my opinion. And if you do, you can get through this thing real slick. There's a set of palm trees I would mention that really comes into play. You'll find them, but I'd suggest staying to the outside of them. It's a right turn.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm grabbing a drink quick, if you don't mind.
What was that?
I'm grabbing a drink real quick.
Do what you got to do. You got to stay hydrated.
Can someone tell Leo? Is Leo still there in the lobby? Man, I need to get in contact with one of these guys somehow.
We are trying to locate Leo.
I sent him a friend request.
He either wants to get a drink or he's doing something else.
All right, that's cool.
All right, I'm back.
Would anybody like to speculate on what he might be doing?
Grabbing some energy drinks.
He might need some energy. I think it's pretty late in his parts of the world.
Not really. It's almost 11 a.m.
That's
11,
not bad then.
11 in the evening.
Guys, we just have to get set back up again, so hang in there.
So who is are you guys doing the settings on these races, or is that in-game chat kinda?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you doing the in-game the settings?
We have a specialist over here that is setting them to your specifications. He's a playlist guru.
So, I mean, this is the first crew battle with racing, correct? I mean...
All racing? Yes. Generally, we'll throw in a few races in any crew battle. But yeah, this is the first, it's the inaugural race only. So this is the test. You guys are it.
Will you be able to possibly, maybe, eventually... I know there's like crew battles you could do, but I don't know if they're set strictly to death matches only. Could you add like a race version or option?
The world is our oyster, my friend. You never know.
I don't like oysters.
You don't like oysters? They're an aphrodisiac.
That was random.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Or heard, I should say. I see you, so I guess I saw it too.
Those are some nasty looking things, man. Let alone how they taste.
Oh, you're crazy.
I mean, he might be allergic to shellfish.
Well, then I'm just being mean.
Yeah, I think
allergic.
so.
Yeah.
See, okay.
Yeah, okay.
You want to apologize to the guy now?
I'm sorry. Mr. Mendez. I don't mean to persecute you based on your food allergies.
Oh, man.
It's not that crazy.
Now, if you're lactose intolerant, I wouldn't have any of it. But
right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This guy is the lactose one right there. He's lactose.
Hello.
Who's this?
Yeah, who are we seeing?
This is the one that I'm at his house. My buddy Ryan, good friend. He's a main member as well. He's making the internet connection possible for me.
Nice.
Yep, not a problem.
Thumbs up for Ryan.
2 thumbs up for Ryan.
All right, we'll give him 2.
Yeah,
two
let's.
thumbs up
Why not?
from Rockstar.
Let's be generous.
He feels honored.
Let's be generous with our thumbs.
Big GTA fans right here. I'll tell you what. All our lives playing this friggin' game, man. Way too many hours spent on this one. I gotta say, thank you so much for consuming so much of my life.
Thank you.
Awesome video.
Thank you for consuming so much of our game. Don't stop.
I bought the collector's edition only because I think the game was worth the money. That's like really the only reason. Just love the game that much.
Now we love you again. We were a little unsure of you with the oysters, but you know that's
I'm
that's
glad
what we
I was
love
able to
to hear.
redeem myself somewhat. So is this third race starting up or what?
We are getting close. We're maybe another 2 minutes. We're just getting our guys back in.
Is Leo available?
Is Leo available? Not sure. We'll see if we can find that out for you.
Leo, that guy? Oh, I didn't even see that.
He has a lot of connection issues sometimes, I feel like.
Was that the
I don't
one that
wanna-
needed to check his modem
Don't
at
want
the
to
beginning
blame
of
anybody, but
stuff? Was that the guy that
What's-
needed to check his modem at the beginning of stuff?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm talking about connection issues right here.
Yeah,
right?
like this. We were like in the lobby, and he's like, "Oh, guys, I gotta go check my modem." I'm like, "What? Like we're already in the lobby. Where are you going right now? You know? You should have did that like maybe 20 minutes before we got into the game."
Yeah.
So I've been meaning to ask you guys, do any of you guys have like any races that you've created that are like insane in terms of their location? Because like I'm a real big fan. Like I love the one that Beck did, you know, the one that we recently played on the mountain. But anybody got like some insane like through the tunnels, over the hills type stuff?
And our crew's got it all. Myself, I got 85 races or creations alone. I got everything from Panto races that are like this game of Super Mario Kart to a real serious race like Pompous Pricks. Oh yeah, extreme Panto Kart, baby. It's awesome, bro.
So okay, if you're gonna be playing a crazy race, what comes to your mind right off the top?
Man, if I'm thinking about a creator in particular, I'm thinking about Faithless Sin and one person. He creates everything off the wall. The guy's got tens and thousands of plays. I mean, you could.
His name is
got some crazy jobs, man.
Faithless Sin.
Yeah, Faithless Sin. He's got. I don't know if you guys would approve of the stacking, but
stacking. It's still in there, right? So, like if it wasn't de facto okay, it would be gone already, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be way upset if you got rid of it. Myself, I'd be really mad.
me too, and it makes for a lot of fun sometimes.
Exactly. I mean, I'm making half pipes on top of the Maze Bank helicopter pad where you can just like sandbox deathmatch where you can just have fun with your friends and launch big airs and do backflips and 360s, all that shit, and just have a great time. Skate parks I made now, it's just ridiculous the possibilities.
Right. You know what? At some point we need to talk off mic, and you can tell me the name of that race so I can check it out. I'm sure you published it already, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll have that chat later.
Yeah, for sure. You should join one of our malicious events one Sunday or Saturday whenever we do one. We do car shows, man.
Is that open to the public? Your malicious events?
I mean, if you'd like to we would gladly let you in. It's only really main members, but we'd gladly have you come and join us for sure to check out some of the crazy stuff that all these guys put out there, because these guys get so creative they make things that like it's not even like you got the deathmatch and capture modes, but these guys make games that go beyond that, you know? It's incredible.
Oh man, we got to work this out, because I'm actually, you got my interest peaked, so I definitely want to see this.
It should be, man. These guys, we got some awesome creators, man. These guys are they've made me a better creator myself. I would say that. I know we all make each other better creators at one point in this game, but these guys, they're always willing to help each other and show each other the way, and together we just make awesome things.
Look who's back. It's Beck. Hey, Beck.
Hey.
Where you been?
What? Didn't you see me?
No, you we had a shot of your room for a little bit, just that lone light in the background.
It's a great light.
No,
IKEA.
Put some stuff on the
IKEA.
side. You know?
That's racist.
I like the mid-high outlet plug in there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. It's good to see you back.
That San Andreas poster there.
Very slick.
We love it.
More cool points.
Nice.
So guys,
That's
we
nice.
are finally getting started. Sorry about the delay. We are moving on to that third job. It's Croft Circuit. by Hashstone89.
Let's go, Hash, baby. I know Hash gonna probably crush
Hash
this one,
won this
man.
last
It's his
time, right?
race. It's his race.
Can you speak on it a little bit, Bob?
I can speak on it. It is, I'd say it's a very difficult race. Probably a good 8 out of 10 on the difficulty rating.
Now,
There's
why
some
do you say
tough
that?
turns, and I say that because it's a race that you gotta learn a little bit. Like if it's your first time playing it, you're probably gonna have a tough time. I guarantee you're gonna hit a set of palm trees. You gotta really find the right path to take. And once you master that, you could really have a good time on this track and put together a good lap time.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, at the beginning of each one of these races, I feel like I'm just throwing money at you guys by putting 2,500 down.
You know, I don't ever find it rewarding to put $2,500 down. I'm always betting $100. The odds are always better. I don't know.
Right, that's the move. That's the move right there, huh? $100 down. That's it. That's all you need for some satisfaction
Nice
on
to
a
see
wager.
some more gambling activities though in the game.
Absolutely.
Hey, Beck.
Yes.
Hey, so I mean, I've been meaning to ask Bob already, and I've been meaning to ask you.
Not gonna be able to.
I'm sorry that I'm talking to you during the race. I don't want you to end up in third again, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I like races that are like in crazy locations and stuff. Have you created any races that are like in some insane locations in terms of like maybe the subway or jumping off hills and stuff?
I did a sort of remake, you could say, of of the Rockstar race Down the Drain.
Yeah.
Only I made it in that little southern drain that's a little smaller, and I locked it to compacts.
Right. What's it called?
It has some jumps. It's a bit crazy. What is it called, man? I'm not even sure. Oh yeah. Down the Drain.
Looks like
Micro.
Hash is holding down first right now.
Yeah, but Salmon's right behind him. Repping Hero. But then
go,
again,
Hash.
it is Hash's race, so he is the expert.
He knows what to expect.
Absolutely.
I mean, almost all these races have been a race that he's owned everyone in, right?
KD DeMarcus
Well,
420
no,
went
last
into
one he was
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh, into first.
Watch out for the Marcus.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the closest one so far.
Yeah, I would almost put money on that Hash would come in the top 3 almost every race. I'd say.
Nice.
You know what I'd put money on? I would put money to see you guys, Hero and Main, in a contact race and see if you guys devolve or not. Like, are you still gonna drive these nice clean lines, or do you guys
GTA
get
race?
dirty? Yeah. No GTA. We don't even need the guns.
Just contact.
With contact on, I'd love to see how your driving changes, if any at all.
I mean, you got to be more cautious of other drivers for sure. It's tough because people take turns so many different ways. I mean, and then when they might just hit the brake just a little bit ahead of you, and that just forces you to slam into them sometimes. It's really about reading the racer in front of you at that point and really trying to make your pass.
Salmon would have taken for second. He was a little bit behind, but he caught up. But it looks like Hash still has a very healthy lead, so we'll have to see if he can gain on him a little bit.
Gotta say, a few of these turns are really deceptive. You think it's gonna be like a nice, easy little left or right, and all of a sudden you're at a 90-degree angle.
I'm sure you've met those 4 palm trees right in the middle of the road I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did a little earlier.
Stay to the left of those is my advice on that.
We're watching our leader and creator, Mr. Hash. Love saying that name. Really knows what he's doing.
Hashtag Hash.
Can we give a shout out to Play Rockstar for actually not being the last person on this
for a
race?
change.
We should applaud.
We
that,
should.
I
I mean,
or should we? Should we?
Formal clap.
At this point, dude.
Yeah, this is maybe the first one.
I have to respect your ceiling.
Yeah,
And
man. You got to get them where you can.
Yeah.
It's like in being John Malkovich,
we
with that,
all
like
have
the
to have
8.5
goals.
floor. Or whatever.
Exactly.
The ceiling there. I just made a ceiling no one can see it because this is not visual.
It's, You've got a face for radio, though, so it's okay.
Oh, 1940s joke. Yeah.
sure you guys could just like put in some code or something and totally win every race if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
Yes, we
I
could.
consider
That would
that
be
every
more-
once in a while. And just
Oh,
never
look
give
at
in.
Beck, guys. We're doing all this yapping, and Beck is right on the heels of Mr. Marcus.
Oh,
Wow.
he just took him. He just took him. He just overtook him.
Beck's trying to focus here.
Unbelievable.
Should I try to get back in
Did
his
you
head?
really say Mr.
I did.
Marcus?
Over here, buddy.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we're not gonna.
No, man. Don't
Everyone
mind
in this
me.
room just got red.
Yeah, I know.
Disqualification.
Well, he's taking penicillin for that right now.
You would think they were a little too young for that, but you know, it's okay.
This might get weird. 2 dragons.
I think it already got weird.
Yeah.
Maybe if I mooned him, that would possibly distract him.
It is the coolest thing to see Beck and DeMarcus's name just switching back and forth as they vie for second place.
Right?
3 palm trees.
I mean, it's cool for me. For you, Beck, it must be absolutely nerve-wracking.
No, absolutely not, man. I know Marcus. I know he's gonna finish in front of me, regardless.
I don't know. He's right there. Taste it.
Yeah, right, but still, there are a couple of laps to go.
Yes.
Yeah, anything
I mean,
can happen.
I gotta admit, like that last turn that you guys took, he definitely had a lot more acceleration coming out of the turn than you did, which is, I'm like, these are the questions that's why I asked that question about the turn before, because it's hard to know how to take turns sometimes.
Yeah, it's really just practicing the race, I think. That's the only way to
Yeah,
really...
so you like know what to
Oh,
anticipate.
there it goes, there it goes.
You did it,
Not
Mr.
that I
Beck.
like
You did
that.
Mr. Beck.
Mister, everyone gets a mister.
it. Yeah, well, we're very proper here.
Yes.
It's a lot of respect.
A lot of respect.
Whatever happened to
Gotta
that guy?
respect the
I love
GTA.
his music.
I don't know. Well, no, he just came out. Oh, wait. Never. We're not even going to go down this rabbit hole. Let's take a look at Hash.
So Hash, tell us what's going on here.
Hash.
This is the first time you've been less than third place. What's going on?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong person. Completely wrong person.
Yeah.
We're watching Griffin.
Yeah, we're watching Hearthstone 89 now. He still has a healthy lead, but you know we got to take a look at the champion. You know,
Oh, God.
Gotta
I'm
say, I should
looking
have
at
taken your
social
advice
right
on those
now.
palm trees.
And I guess Leo and King Solo, are they having issues? Are they not in right now?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I didn't really pay attention to. There were a lot of guys getting out and getting in. I think you still have your people, but we'll see
Yeah,
how.
these guys.
now it
these
looks
guys might
like
need to
though-
restart on the playlist maybe with the remaining races to get them back in because they're having issues trying to join back in with you guys.
and Mr. Marcus back up at second. I'm just gonna go with it.
Hey, Beck, I'm going to say this again. That last turn that you just took before that train car turn, that's the same turn he catches you on every time.
Yeah, man, that's whoa! What the hell? What happened? What just happened?
I
What
don't know.
happened? You get disconnected or something?
I'm just standing here.
Yeah, guys, we had a bit of an issue, so just hang in there. We will get that sorted and get back to it.
Stuff happens. What are you gonna do? It's a big game and a lot of people. That's the way I always look at it. So many people complain about it, but it is what it is, man. It's a great game.
It is a great
Gotta
game.
expect
Yeah.
some problems. I think next gen will help a lot, though.
Definitely
Fingers
looking
crossed.
forward to it.
I need a beer.
Could you get me one while you're at it?
God damn it! I thought I was gonna be sitting in this guy's parking lot. I didn't bring the damn beer. He was home when I got here. I was like, ah! At least I get to sit in the air conditioner.
By the way,
inside.
for all the people who have no idea what's going on with you, Bob, you sound like a serious gaming home intruder right now. Seriously.
Yeah, you know, I broke into my buddy's house using his Wi-Fi
And drinking
just
his
hope he
beer.
doesn't get home anytime soon. You
Right.
guys, I don't even know if he has beer. I'll get right back. Let me check the fridge.